People were saying like continue Spore again, but like we got stuck in Spore. People say do Terraria again, like we already did Terraria. People saying TF2 again as if we haven't done that one to death. Planet Coaster is a game I fucking love, right? And like I'm always kind of like in the back of my mind I want to do more videos on Planet Coaster and get them up on the channel. But I never want to just like do the same thing, if you get me. I like trying to like tweak it a bit or just try something new each and every time. Like since the last Planet Coaster video, like, I've been thinking like, yeah, I want to do Planet Coaster again, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I want it to kind of be different. It's kind of like the same thing just for a lot of games. Like, hey, you're gonna play Terraria again? It's like I've done Terraria. I don't know what I could do new. Hey, you're gonna play Spore again? Like we did Spore, you know? Do Planet Coaster, damn it. Well, I do actually, I do love Planet Coaster, but like, I want to try to bring something new each time. I don't want to exhaust it, because I think then it'll lose all the charm. It's the same reason I don't play City Skylines every stream. It's the same reason I'm taking a break from Minecraft right now, because I don't want it to just be the same thing. I'm happy with all the Minecraft videos as is. Like, if I never did another Minecraft video, I'd be grand. I like to put a lot of thought into it. You know, like, I hate the idea that like what I'm doing is mindless. Or like I'm just putting out drivel. Like, even when it's just stream highlights, and like people give me flack for that all the time on YouTube, they just say it's lazy content. Like, I fucking work hard, and I do my very best to make those videos as best as they possibly can be. I have a very simple style, and I know that. But, you know, I want to entertain people, and I don't want just like shite. I don't want to just do like, hey, welcome back to Fable part 47. You know, here's 10 minutes of regulated content. We did a quest. You know, I want to cut to the good stuff. Yeah, even though like Twitch is like the main thing I do, but like, you know, I still want to try with YouTube, because, you know, not everyone has time to watch the streams. You know, I'm in weird parts of the world. There's always someone on the other side of the planet who can't catch stuff live. You know, so like I fucking try. I never want to put out mediocre content. That's why like I just like challenge myself to find new stuff, you know? And that's why like it might seem like I might seem like I just like cancel things. I like cut series off because I just don't want them to pan out into mediocrity. You know, I'm not doing Minecraft at the moment because I feel like I've done a lot of Minecraft, you know? Like, I don't want to just do another one. Even though it'd be so easy to do that. If I do another Minecraft, it's like, I get another 1 million views. There's no question about that. Because, like, that's so popular. The demand is there. But I don't care about that. You know, I just want to put out entertaining stuff. Any advice for putting content on YouTube when you have no idea what your specialty should be? That honestly takes time. It took me, like, how long have I been doing YouTube? Like, since 2011, and like last year is when I kind of worked it out what I wanted to do, more than anything else. Yeah, like that's a ridiculously long time, and like now I know exactly what I want to do. You know, I know 100% what I want my channel to be. But like that honestly takes time. The best thing I can say is just make videos and work it out later. You look at everyone's old channel, they have like a bunch of stuff that like, you know, it's kind of like the old version of their content. I guess is the way to describe it. Like you look at Yogscast and like their original stuff is like World of Warcraft raids. You look at Jesse Cox and like his is Warcraft as well. You know, you look at people like Germa and Star and they just started off with TF2 and they eventually branched out and like found out what it is they really wanted to do. You know, they just had a starting point. I think I remember you said before that the more people ask for TF2, the less you want to play it. Given that I don't want to watch TF2, I should ask you to play it. No, like Musiko, like that, honestly, that's just a thing in my head more than anything. For me, it sets up this like an expectation to play the game that I can never possibly deliver on. And even if I try to, the immediate question is, when's the next one? And I just don't want that. And that's why like I had to dramatically say like I'm not playing the game again. I love it. It's still one of my favorite games. I don't play it anymore. I even have to say that now because I keep getting comments where like, okay, you don't make content in TF2, do you still play it in your own time? And the people are just very clingy about it. So like, I just know, like it's uninstalled now. I'm just not playing it again. Games shouldn't be stressful. Games shouldn't have pressure to play them. You know, because if a game makes you feel like uneasy, then like you need to take a step back and like kind of value what's important. You know, like the joy about games is that they take your mind off the larger world. You know, that's why I came to games, and I'm sure that's why many people here came to games. real world can be depressing as shit at times. And it's nice to just have a fun avenue. Just to take your mind off life and enjoy yourself. You know, you make friends through games. Whole point, like culture at large, I guess. Like entertainment is, you know, just make life a little more enjoyable. And like, if you get stressed with that, and it really bothers you and it feels like a job, then, you know, you need to question what you're doing. And that's how it just is with some games for me now. Like TF2 stresses me. Like I don't want to play it again. When do we ban TF2 in chat? I mean, no, like, lol, I don't think it's ever gonna come to that, honestly. Oh, like, it's an important part of the channel. Like, you know, those videos are still always there. TF2, you wouldn't become the person we all love and appreciate today. No, yeah, it's an important part of the channel, sure. That's why I don't want to just like, I don't want to hide it and like it to be this forbidden thing. Like, you can't mention TF2 in chat. Like, no, it's an important part of the channel. I just can't play it anymore. I feel like people will just never be satisfied for an answer on that. Unless I specifically make a video saying I'm quitting TF2. Then I'll never hear the end of it. But I think that's just a ludicrous notion. It's like saying you're quitting your favorite book. The only game I've said that I've quit is WoW, because that was a drug for me. Like, I lost control of my life playing that game. I planned my days around like how much WoW time I would get in. I would do my homework fast in school just so I could play more Warcraft. It was unhealthy. City Skylines might become the new TF2 in this context. No, because like, here's the thing, and like here's the big thing for a lot of the new era stuff. Like, because I can now take breaks, and because I like, you know, like a variety channel now, we just do like, I just do whatever. Like it takes a lot for me to actually get burnt out in a game, because I can just step away from it. You know, I'm not pressured into playing it. Can't think of you guys to play while taking a break. Minecraft story mode is always an option. The funny thing is, Tristan, I do actually plan on playing Minecraft story mode season 2. I bought it on Steam when Telltale was like revoking their games as they went under, because I was worried I wouldn't be able to get a hold of it down the road. I do have it. I just want to take, like, you know, a good break. Yeah, like, no joke. Like, that's all it just comes down to. Like, I just like there being variety, you know? And like, particularly with Minecraft story mode, there was like a point on the channel where I was very worried that we were just doing like a bunch of Minecraft videos and then like a bunch of Minecraft story mode videos. Basically, too much Minecraft in too short a span of time. And, you know, I don't want to just be known as like the Minecraft slave guy. In the same way I don't want to be known as like the Country Roads guy or the bad Wii game guy. You know, like, I just want to be myself. I just wanted to let you know that I think you are everything good about streaming on YouTube. You play what you want, you don't have super invasive face cams and sub stuff, and you're genuinely funny. Like, thank you very much. That is something like I agonize over and I constantly worry about, like, cause you know, I always just want the channel just to be me. You know, I don't want it to be like a bunch of fake shit, or me just selling an experience that I'm not having. I always want to just make sure, like, you know, what I'm presenting is natural, it's authentic. You know, I'm actually having fun with the stuff I play. It's like I don't want to just be like another hype man channel. I don't want to like open every video with like, "What's up, Gamer Nation?" That shite. Should do a parody episode like that. I've really thought about it, but I feel like, well, I've kind of got it in ways. Like, I did like the YouTuber life videos. That was kind of like my take on like YouTube meta. No, because I get why in part people are doing that, because it's kind of like to sell an experience, to act excited and be like try and be engaged. But I think that style of content only works for kids. You know, part of the reason like I love Kevin so much is that like he just plays the game. You know, that's what Kevin does. He plays, and what happens happens. You ever play a game like House Flippers? I've considered doing that one. A fair few people have done it already though. That's something I always try to consider. Like, when it comes to picking a game, I like to choose something that, like, first of all, I'm interested in. Like, second of all, hasn't been done to death. And then third of all, and this is kind of like the more interesting one, something that's not necessarily just been, like, hasn't been done in a while, I guess. I like looking for those kind of games and just kind of like bringing something back. It's like Fable is a game that people have done, like, a lot of people have done Let's Plays of, but no one's played it recently. So I thought it'd be interesting to just kind of have like a modern take on it. Like, House Flipper is one of those games where like when it came out, I think everyone did it. Like, literally everyone. I might visit it down the road. But I think there's just other games on my radar that I'd rather do first. If you want a great game to replay, play Wii Music. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, so this is another thing, and I guess this is a good thing to talk about since we're on YouTube philosophy. I really want to do Wii Music again, but I am so happy with how the last Wii Music stream went and the video that came from it that I don't want to tarnish it with just like, you know, a second one. That video and that stream to me were perfect. Like they couldn't have gone better. And I got the joke about everything that I like, do everything I want to do to just the right amount. I'd be afraid if I did it again that it just wouldn't be as fun, or it's just the same thing. It's kind of like, do you remember when the Bob family household ended after 4 episodes? And I spent a lot of time talking about I am happy with how this series is and I don't want to ruin it. It's kind of like that. And like, there's quite a few games where like, I've played them once like that before, where people always say like, oh yeah, you should go back and do it again because like you clearly had so much fun. I'm just so happy with how the experience already was that like I just want to stand on its own, if that makes sense. Like Wii Sports Resort is a fantastic game, and there's definitely more I could do there. You know, we could play that again. But like that video is perfect. That stream is perfect. Plague Inc. That video is perfect. The stream was perfect. I wouldn't change it for the world. In my head, I think it's like I'd rather just try something new, because I think if I go back and do it again, I feel like I'd just be trying to like, I don't know, like do the same thing again, or like replicate a past success. But like that's something I agonize over, like especially whenever I'm doing a game that's just a once-off. And like I'm never sure if I should bring it back, and I always think that like maybe I should just do something new. Like after Wii Sports Resort, like my solution to like, cause like after Wii Sports Resort, that first video dropped, like I immediately wanted to do Wii Sports Resort again. But the workaround I kind of had is like, no, okay, there's a bunch of other Wii games, let's do them. And so I kind of just made my way through the series. But I think by like not doing it again and just doing the series instead, that was better in terms of like kind of just like entertainment and just actually playing a variety of games. You know, like I think I had more fun. Good that you care so much about the quality of everything you do. I'm passionate about this. Like this is my dream job, and like, yo, if I'm doing this till I'm like 70 years old now, you know, I want to be proud of it. I want people to be proud of it. I don't want to just be like another channel that like pumps out the same thing ad nauseum. You know, I want every video to be new. And so I take a lot of time just like to seriously think about that. That might surprise some people, consider that the videos again are just like funny moments and me just like dicking around, but you know, I try to put time into it. I do actually care about it, the channel, a lot. You better be like that 66-year-old grandpa that was no-scoping fools in Apex Legends. Yeah, when I'm 66, Ernie, that's when I'll finally play Fortnite, and I'll get the victory royale. Remind me. 42 years from now.